I was not anticipating reading this, but this week was interesting because I have learned on my journey for the last 2 years that grief is not linear. It doesn't know a timeline or a schedule. I certainly wish it did. Monday, for some reason, I could not stop crying, but it's when you kind of go through these hard times, it's like that's when you learn you've got to have some grace for yourself and just, you know. So I wrote this back over the winter when I was thick in it. I had taken a 4-month sabbatical off of work and had put myself through some intensive therapy to really work on an accident that I had to really try to deal with all of the loss that I had. So this is titled Miracle.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
you.
Miracle. That word has followed me around for the last 19 months. You are a miracle, the doctor told me. You're a miracle, the nurses would cheer as they rolled me over, wiping shit from my ass. Upon arrival in the ER, I was labeled incomplete SCI Asia A. A spinal cord injury with the grade of Asia A means no motor or sensory function below the level of injury. For me, layman's terms, quadriplegic. Miracle. The word kept echoing like a hollow scream into a big black cave. Silently, I knew I was a miracle. I wasn't dead. But there are worse things than death, I thought. I knew it was a miracle that the wave spat me out face up in the water instead of face down. I knew it was a miracle my partner was watching me that day in the ocean, literally having my back. I knew it was a miracle that she heard my screams over the surf.
Yes, girl.
I'm shaking.
It's okay, it's beautiful, and we all need this.
It was a miracle I wasn't waterboarded as the waves kept crashing on my face. It was a miracle that she got to me as quickly as she did, and it was a miracle she pulled me out onto the sand. And 10 days later, after a spinal fusion, I walked out of the hospital. Miracle. Now, I don't want to come across as ungrateful because I'm not. I'm well aware of how this could have gone. What some might not understand is that miracles aren't free. There's a debt. And let's just say there's no loan forgiveness. It starts small, like physical pain, a pain that is constant and invisible to others, making it easy for them to spew words like at least, or healed, or worse, miracle. Then there is the invisible cage of depression, crying, unable to get out of bed, the unbreakable sadness, the loss, the immeasurable amount of strength just to put one foot in front of the other, the disconnection, the breakup, and isolation, the cost of being a miracle. And then it's time to up the ante, and the debt collector takes control over my body. I am so confused why months later, during a routine colonoscopy, my body shudders and I go into a state of panic. Tears streaming down my cheeks, and it's when I realize and notice that the ceiling tiles look exactly like the ones in the ER. And even though it's not the summer, and I'm not in my swimsuit, and I'm not wet, my body still feels unsafe, still trapped, still stuck in the ocean waves. And then the doctor throws back the curtain and tells me he just read my chart and he says, "You're a miracle."
Woo!